Hi, this is Grace. How about a different kind of video? It's one of those bragging videos. Actually, it's not. I just had to say that after the video I made earlier today. Don't know what day I'll put it up, but yeah. Got people who brag. But anyway, we're going back to take, of course, my SUV back to the shop. You know, I've tried to explain to him how this works with that shop. But anyway, then we're going to go look for me a new car. A new SUV. Smaller version of this one will be a different model altogether, right? I get make and model mixed up. Anyway, I have a feeling I'll probably wind up driving the one I'm in right now, which is his new one. It's probably, he bought it new 2.5 years ago maybe. It's been since I've been online. And I'll probably use it because it's the bigger one and I don't go as far as much as he does, so it makes sense to me. He hasn't said anything, but I have a feeling he will. I don't care, really. Hey, my other one's what, like, probably, I don't know, 15 years maybe older than this one. So, yeah, anything that gets me from point A to point B without any problems, I don't mind. But yeah, the other one, I had to call AAA on Saturday, a couple days ago, because battery was dead. But that's a battery. But it was awful funny. It was just when we brought it back from the shop. Seems like that happens quite a bit. Okay, seems like I'm suspicious, huh? No, just observant. Yeah, every time. But anyway, so I'll probably I'm going to try to remember to take some videos out at the, we're going to go to the same car lot, and I might show some video of that. It just depends. And I just want to go and look. I don't want them, but you know they're going to do that, the whole sales pitch crap. I'm just tell them as it is. Adam calls me, well, he tells me to play the BadCop, and I do. It's fun. It's not like when people try to rip people off. I can play BadCop for that. You betcha. Okay. Did I say that since I've been online or since I've been on YouTube? But I meant on YouTube since we bought his car. And I remember at that same time, around that same time, I told, you know, once he bought it, I hadn't mentioned it to somebody. And once I did, she said, well, I just bought me one. It's like, yeah. And then another person said on a video that she would never buy that. You know, she didn't address me directly. She just made a video and she started talking about what she wants and that she would never buy the kind that I do. Maybe that's what they had in mind. But yeah, and then one of our neighbors bought the same make, model, color, everything right after we did. Yeah, it's all coincidental. Yeah, it just is. Right. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I don't like rush hour traffic, and we're going during rush hour traffic. So, very, very noisy. Very difficult to get in. The smaller version is what he bought his for, around that amount, 2.5 years ago. Yeah. Okay, so it wouldn't be anything like that. What I like is that one that's doing that turn thing. You can see it. Yeah, that was close to what I wanted. Wait, I was wrong. It's the smallest one. Adam has the biggest one. The price is almost the same as the bigger one that he bought new 2.5 years ago. Okay, I made some little videos and clips yesterday about going to look for a new car or a new SUV for me. We went, and I'm going to include some clips, or if I haven't already by this clip, to show, but I just couldn't believe the prices, and it probably didn't make any sense if you could hear me because it was so noisy. But basically the one that he bought is I thought it was the biggest, but I think they're 4, and you know, like really big, huge, then big, then medium, then small kind of SUVs, you know, from them. And the same, similar look, but just smaller, smaller and larger. And the one he bought, the one that was the smallest, he bought the large one. So there's a medium and then there's a small underneath it. Well, the small one cost almost as much as he paid 2.5 years ago. Okay, sneezing fit came on. But anyway, so there's 4 of them. He bought the second biggest. I didn't think they could make one bigger than what he has. I really don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. But then the 4th one out of the 4 is almost the same price as what he paid. Okay, now the price, of course, I wasn't born yesterday. The price they advertise it for was, on newspaper, online, was, let's see, almost 8,000 less. Well, actually, yeah, around 8,000 less. So, yeah, you just get to the lot and it's 8,000 more. You know they're going to try to add more. I know, one size doesn't fit all in this, and I'm being a little bit, but yeah, I bought plenty of automobiles from car lots, new ones. I don't think I've ever bought a used one from a car lot. I may have, but yeah. So anyway, I told him, I said, I really, I just really don't want to go through all that again. What a ripoff. The small is that price, and I just don't want to deal with people who are ripping you off, really. But anyway, he and I both said it again. We've said this, both of us, many times. Why not just get a new motor on mine? I like my my SUV, even though it's old. I like it because that it feels good. It feels safe. These newer ones that I've driven in, we own one, they just feel like it's plastic on the outside, Really. I mean, I don't like to say, to make a generalization, so it's not a generalization, but any that I have ridden in, touched, whatever, they just feel like plastic. Mine doesn't feel like plastic. So, okay, call me old school, whatever, but I prefer the older ones. Anyway, I think I should, because to me it's about safety. But anyway, I should wrap this up because it's starting to rain, and my SUV is in the shop again, and I'm driving my little car, which is for emergencies. I don't drive it much. It's a standard, it's a little bitty tiny car. And yeah, it never felt safe. And it's going to start raining, and it likes to hydroplane. Or maybe that's driver error. Kind of like sometimes if I turn a corner, it used to, a long time ago. And it would shut off, and I think maybe that's driver error. But I don't know. I really don't. Never. It's just like out of the blue, it would cut itself off. It doesn't, it still allows a little bit of movement and all, so, you put on the brakes. But it was weird. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your own social media if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.